Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here and welcome back to another episode of the Daily Crypto News. And today we have a very interesting episode about a lot of different things. We have a little bit about Ripple, a little bit about Circle, the company behind USDC. We have a little bit about Luna, some really crazy stuff. We have a little bit about the SEC. I definitely think you guys will enjoy this video if you're a crypto holder, specifically if you're a Ripple fan. So watch this video all the way through. Having said that, make sure you also press that like button, all right? I don't say it enough, I guess. I don't say it enough. We can easily get to 500 likes on every single one of the videos I make. If everybody just helps out, it is greatly appreciated. Mwah. All right, mwah. Let's go. Let's get into it. So first of all, Ripple. We're excited to be shortlisted in the BIS and Bank of Indonesia G20 Challenge for our CBDC solution. 90% of the central banks are exploring CBDCs, and we know their potential to advance financial inclusion and the hurdles to adopting them. So the only thing I think I have to kind of explain right here is how Ripple is expanding like crazy. A lot of people are not seeing it properly just quite yet or not understanding it properly, but the CBDC realm is what's going to disrupt the space a lot. And when I say space, I mean financial space. As it currently stands, crypto is being seen as something that is meant to replace the system, and a lot of legacy banks are afraid of it for that specific reason. Now, obviously, XRP is meant to integrate into the system, but in this instance, we have the XRP ledger, or at least one of Ripple's private ledgers, but I'm assuming, let's just set as a baseline, the XRP ledger, at least some part of that, some asset on there as an example. That can challenge, or let's actually say it differently, that can be inside of this system and challenge other legacy payment companies or I guess platformers, so to speak, non-crypto ones. I think that's really a beautiful thing when you start to think about it. The fact that they're this far integrated into the system that they can really compete with some of these behemoths and players, sometimes kind of crazy when I think about it. Having said that, take a look at this, Ripple's expansion. We are excited to build on our partnership with Tunes Payments and Achari Wafabi, extending RippleNet services into Morocco and the greater MENA region. Once more, just expansion. I don't have to explain too much about it, but one of the largest banks in Morocco and Africa, partnership enables seamless bank-to-bank payments to all bank accounts in Morocco, a huge improvement for customers that need to make regular cross-border payments. Always beautiful. I always like to see this type of stuff. Always gets me excited. All right, then, regarding Circle, I really wanted to cover this news for you guys. Circle reveals detailed USDC reserve report. The payments management firm has released a detailed reserve report revealing that its USDC stablecoin is backed only by cash and short-term treasury bonds. So, I personally think this was by far one of the best decisions that they could have made, because what this has basically done for a lot of the people in the crypto space is give people the trust that USDC is fine from here on forward. To elaborate, there's a lot of mistrust in USDT. USDC right now saw the opportunity and was like, you know what? We'll give exactly what money we have where that can be verified to make sure that you trust us and know, hey, your money is safe here because we are properly collateralized. Very smart business decision, but it also leads me to kind of believe more in it, or rather think about switching from Tether to USDC even more, purely because they're very smart about it. I know they'll get bailed out if something really big happens. And talking about the bailouts, I actually saw this earlier. Wanted to get you guys my 2 cents on this. Crypto Whale said, can't wait until Binance eventually shuts down. Many people think they're too big to fail. Just wait. I think this is a very interesting discussion to have, because is Binance officially too big to fail? No, definitely nothing I can think of is too big to fail, as we've seen in multiple different crises in this world. But is it going to be last to fail or hard to fail? Yeah, that's definitely true. So the only instances in which I can see Binance failing is a continued bear market for the next 10 to 12 years or something like that, or some really stupid investments. But they obviously have seen everything that's happened to all these other crypto companies. They have a lot of money at hand, and the only way in which this could happen is if they really decreased. If I can't think of anything. Maybe a really crazy hack that's going to just drive them all mad, drive everything in the crypto space crazy. Maybe that could do it. Otherwise, I really wouldn't be able to think of what could take them down. If you guys know anything, just write it down below. I'm actually quite interested in that. Talking about things I can't fathom, well, I guess it's in a similar nature. SEC Chair Gensler lashes out at crypto lenders for offering, unfathomable, basically. It's just impossible. Or really, in literal terms, unrealistic yields. Gary Gensler added that the crypto lenders offered yields that were too good to be true and unsustainable. He further referred to stablecoins as poker chips of the DeFi market that required more regulatory oversight. Latter part, I'm going to continue to feel right to say I agree with him. I agree that a lot of stablecoins are, not properly backed, or at least not verifiably so, which is why I like the fact that Circle came out to give us the proper report so that we can understand things a little bit better. However, this first part, it really is also something in the crypto space here that's been a rouge. DeFi, in essence, is a really good thing. And there's a lot of returns, which to some people might seem unsustainable, which is not the case by any means. But a Celsius, a Voyager, they were going for a very risky approach. Once more, not unsustainable, however, over-leveraged. Critical, right? Unsustainable in the sense that, well, it did fail at the end of the day. Little fun fact, guys, I'm over in Milan right now. You guys most likely know it, but these neighbors, man, these guys are... the music is interesting. And if you're wondering how I can hear them, I'm like in an apartment and I'm right next to the door because of the way this house is structured. But yeah. So what Gary Gensler is referring to, again, his thoughts are not too crazy, except for the fact that I'm wondering, all right, what is exactly their goal right now, right? They're going to go after crypto lenders, okay, fine, regulate the freaking living shizzle out of them, sure. But then the essence of the problem, right, which mostly revolves around what the definition of crypto really are or how proper it's all done. Like, let's take a step back. You can't have DeFi without cryptocurrencies whatsoever. So in the sense of these people making money, what are they making money on? Are they making it on trading? Trading of what? Are they making it off DeFi? DeFi is what, really? I think it's quite difficult to lash out at crypto lenders and really regulate the living crap out of them if the underlying layer of what they're making money with is just a free-for-all field because they refuse to do anything about it. Now, one of the guys that was the DeFi legend before now is kind of like a convict. Not even, nothing, but just a joke, right? That's not real. Terra founder Do Kwon in more trouble as Korean prosecutors unearthed another shell company linked to him, though, right? He's getting in more and more trouble as people are trying to think that he's, he made a master plan up front, Made a little master plan to kind of skedaddle our noodles. So it lost tens of thousands of South Koreans their money. They are not happy. The people of at least some people in South Korea, some people all around the world. Of course, I am not happy either, but right now, they're going after tax evasion. They're going after whether or not there was intent. And again, one thing we got to make clear is he lost a lot of money in this as well. But it did not make him poor. It did not make him broke. He most likely went from either billionaire or near billionaire to maybe centimillionaire, Because again, if you look at his records, he's had tens of millions of dollars invested into seed rounds of a lot of companies, which most likely did not get unlocked just quite yet. So he still has that money. He still has that valuation, so to speak. All right, and one thing I'm going to talk about a little bit later, but I want to kind of hint on, is the Ripple v. SEC case coming to an end quite soon? Well, guys, it's hard to say because a settlement could be around the corner at all times. All we know for very certain is that the moment that it does happen, the price will most likely go pretty crazy. Again, it's not a 100% certainty, but quite certain because of the fact that the whole entire 2021 bull run, it was just suppressed to the depths, right? So I think the moment that it's going to go, the lawsuit is over, it's most likely going to go. And one piece I had as well, which is a different side, I didn't actually press enter on this one by accident. It's too bad. So now we have no tweet. Oh, there we go. President Putin approves a law banning, as you can see here, Vladimir Putin has signed a law banning Bitcoin and crypto as a means of payment in Russia. Interesting, because I thought crypto would be the opposite. It would be very much appreciated over there because of course, the current situation, as you guys probably know. but apparently they did not think that that was the best decision for them. Why? Don't ask me, all right? Is this factual? Well, it's been posted on bitcoin.com, so that's my source for you. But it's interesting. It's for sure interesting. I'm not so sure exactly what their thoughts on the matter were or why they thought that this was a smart decision whatsoever. And I have a couple other pieces. Did not see this one just quite yet. I just opened this, I guess. I did see this one regarding Flare. If you guys want a video regarding Flare, also let me know down below. But I'm gonna make one, I think, pretty soon. Yeah, sure. All right, that was it for today's video, guys. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you press that like button and subscribe. And I'll see you guys again in another crypto video later today.